Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. Evelyn Carter, and I'm truly grateful you're joining me today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. This is your home for natural, gentle, and science-backed ways to support your body as you age, especially when it comes to protecting your independence, your clarity, and your joy in everyday life. In our last video, we explored the best drinks for nourishing your eye-simple, soothing beverages you can enjoy every day to support your vision. But today, we're going even deeper. We're talking about what you eat. More specifically, 3 tiny seeds that most people overlook, but which can play a surprisingly powerful role in protecting your eyesight, especially after age 70. If you care about seeing your loved ones' faces clearly, reading your favorite books, or simply enjoying the beauty of the world around you, this video is for you. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of wise, health-conscious seniors from around the world. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from and what you'd like to learn about next. Let's get started. Section 1. Why eyesight changes after 70? Let me ask you, have your eyes been feeling drier, more tired, or just a little less sharp lately? Do you find yourself holding books or menus closer, or squinting at the television or your phone? If so, you're not alone. And no, it's not just your imagination. After our 60s and, especially past age 7, your eyes begin to change in ways that are both subtle and profound. The retina, that ultra-thin, delicate layer at the back of your eye, is where the magic of vision happens. It's like the film in a camera, capturing images and sending them to your brain. But it's fragile. And here's what's most important. The retina has no pain receptors. That means damage can happen completely silently. You won't feel it. You'll simply wake up one day and realize that reading feels harder, words look muddier, and you're squinting more even in daylight. This silent decline in visual clarity can be heartbreaking, not because of the physical discomfort, but because of what it can take away. Your ability to read, to drive, to see your grandchildren's smiles in full detail and color. But here's the hopeful part. The changes in vision after age 70 aren't just about getting old. They're often connected to 3 heavily overlooked triggers. 1. Inflammation. 2. Oxidative stress. 3. Poor circulation in the tiny capillaries behind your eyes. These 3 often go hand in hand, and when they're left unaddressed, they can quietly weaken your central vision, the very thing you rely on for reading, facial recognition, and depth perception. But the good news is, these challenges can often be softened and in some cases, slowed down with consistent daily support from something readily available at your local grocery store: nutrient-dense seeds. Section 2. The real root causes and why seeds matter. Let's dig a little deeper. Why do these 3 triggers, inflammation, oxidative stress, and poor circulation, matter so much for your eyes? Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or irritation. But as we age, low-level, chronic inflammation can build up in the tissues of the eye, especially the retina and the lens. This can lead to dryness, irritation, and eventually, damage to the cells that help you see clearly. Oxidative stress is like rust on a car. It's caused by unstable molecules called free radicals, which can damage the delicate structures of your eyes over time. This is one of the main reasons why age-related macular degeneration and cataracts become more common as we get older. Poor circulation is the 3rd piece of the puzzle. The tiny blood vessels behind your eyes are responsible for delivering oxygen and nutrients to the retina. But as we age, these vessels can become stiff or narrowed, reducing the flow of blood and making it harder for your eyes to get the nourishment they need. So, what can you do about it? That's where seeds come in. Seeds are some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. They're packed with healthy fats, antioxidants, minerals, and plant compounds that can help fight inflammation, reduce oxidative stress, and improve circulation, all of which are essential for keeping your eyes healthy as you age. Today, I want to walk you through 3 specific seeds that can offer a natural form of nourishment and protection for your eyes. I'll show you what they do, why they work, how to use them, and who should take note before adding them in. Section 3. Seed 1. Flax seeds, the moisture booster. Let's start with one of the most versatile and beginner-friendly seeds: flax seeds. You may have heard of flax seeds in the wellness world. They're tiny, golden or brown, and often sold whole or ground. But make no mistake, they're not just good for smoothies or trendy health bowls. Flax seeds are an eye-focused nutritional powerhouse, especially for those of us past 70. Here's why. Flax seeds are one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. These aren't just any fats. These are the types your retina needs to maintain elasticity, clarity, and structural strength. More importantly, they help reduce inflammation around the eye, particularly in the lens and optic nerve, where chronic inflammation can lead to fatigue, light sensitivity, and blurred vision. They're also rich in lignans, plant-based compounds that have been shown to reduce oxidative stress and support hormonal balance, both of which are important for eye health. One of my patients, Margaret, 76 years old, told me she was using eye drops several times a day, especially in winter. She started adding just a tablespoon of ground flaxseed to her morning oatmeal. 3 weeks later, she came back and said, "My eyes feel less dry and more comfortable." That word, comfortable, keeps coming up. The true gift of flax seeds is that they soothe the irritations that come with aging eyes, grittiness, tiredness, that scratchy feeling that just won't quit. How to use them? Simple. Sprinkle onto oatmeal, blend into a smoothie, mix into yogurt, or stir into mashed avocado. Start with 1 tablespoon per day. It's best to use ground flaxseed, as whole seeds can pass through your system undigested. Store them in the fridge to keep them fresh. Who should be cautious? If you're on blood thinners or have a history of hormone-sensitive conditions, check with your doctor before adding large amounts of flaxseed to your diet. Section 4. Seed 2. Pumpkin seeds, the macula protector. If flax seeds bring hydration and comfort, pumpkin seeds bring protective power, especially for your macula. The macula is the center of your retinoth precise point where light hits, giving you the ability to read, see faces, and detect detail. Once the macula begins to deteriorate, a condition called macular degeneration, it can be very hard to recover that central vision. That's why prevention is everything. And pumpkin seeds are one of the best natural supports I know. They're incredibly rich in zinc, a mineral that acts like vision armor for the retina. Zinc helps transport vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it creates melanin pigment that protects your eyes from light damage. Pumpkin seeds also contain iron for oxygen delivery, magnesium for circulation, and 2 powerful carotenoids, lutein and zeaxanthin, that help neutralize blue light and UV damage. Let me tell you about John, a 74-year-old retired school teacher. He was starting to see halos around lights at night and struggling with glare while driving. We didn't overhaul his diet. We just had him add a 1/4 cup of plain roasted pumpkin seeds to his afternoon snack. Within a month, he described his vision as calmer. His words, not mine. I believe it was the zinc, magnesium, and antioxidants, cooling the inflammation and stabilizing his macula. How to use them? Eat as a snack instead of chips. Add to salads, soups, or stir into brown rice or quinoa. You can also consider pumpkin seed oil for salad dressings. As always, if you're on blood pressure or kidney medications, talk to your doctor. First, zinc and magnesium can interact with a few common prescriptions. Section 5. Seed 3. Sesame seeds, the circulation booster. Now, let's talk about a seed that's been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years. Sesame seeds. You've probably had them on burger buns or sprinkled on sushi rolls, but the truth is they offer far deeper benefits, especially when it comes to circulation behind the eyes. Good vision depends on good blood flow. And as we age, the blood vessels behind our retinas, the tiny capillary escin, become stiff or narrowed. That reduces the amount of oxygen and nutrients your eyes receive. Over time, this contributes to eye fatigue, poor night vision, and fluctuations in focus. Sesame seeds are incredibly rich in vitamin E, copper, and selenium-3 nutrients associated with improved microcirculation and vascular function. But perhaps more importantly, sesame seeds contain sesamin and sesamolin, unique plant compounds that support healthy blood lipids, reduce oxidative damage, and may even support lens clarity. I had a patient, Barbara, 80 years old and sharp as a tack, but her eyes would tear up during choir practice. She tried sesame seed oil as a finishing drizzle on her sautéed greens each evening. After just 2 weeks, she told me her eyes didn't feel burning and she could read her sheet music more clearly. Tips: add toasted sesame seeds to veggies or rice. Use sesame oil in cooking cool applications preferred to preserve nutrients. Mix tahini, sesame seed, paste into dressings or dips. Note: sesame seeds can trigger mild allergies in some people. Always start with a small amount and check with your doctor if you take cholesterol or blood thinning medications. Section 6. Practical integration. How to use these seeds consistently? By now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds helpful, but how do I actually start using these seeds? Here's my simple suggestion. Rather than trying to add all 3 every day, what if you gave each seed 2 or 3 days per week? That way, they stay fresh, your taste buds don't get bored, and your eyes receive a balanced range of support. Here's an example weekly rotation. Monday, ground flax seeds and oatmeal. Tuesday, pumpkin seeds as an afternoon snack. Wednesday, drizzle sesame oil over steamed veggies. Thursday, pumpkin seeds in your soup. Friday, flax seeds in a smoothie. Saturday, tahini with roasted carrots. Sunday, rest or repeat your favorite. Each day, your eyes receive a different form of support. Moisture, blood flow, trace minerals, anti-inflammatories, antioxidants. And let me be clear, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Section 7. Final thoughts. Why this matters and why you still have power. I want to end with something I feel deep in my heart. Many times, aging comes with this quiet undercurrent of fear. What if I can't see well enough to read to my grandkids? What if I lose the confidence to drive? What if this is the start of my vision fading for good? To those feelings, I say this. You're not powerless. You're not broken. And you don't need expensive pills or risky surgeries to begin healing. Sometimes real change starts with 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, 1 habit that supports your body the way it's been asking for all along. Seeds may look tiny, but their impact when used intentionally can be enormous. So, here's your invitation. This week, choose 1 seed to start with. Even if it's just a sprinkle on your eggs, even if it's just once a week, let this be the week you begin feeding your eyes the right kind of fuel. Because when you start caring from the inside out, your body responds, and your vision might just stay clearer longer than you ever thought possible. Closing call to action. Subscribe, comment, engage. If you found this video helpful or encouraging, I'd be honored if you'd share it with someone you care about. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like more real, natural solutions for living independently, staying sharp, and aging with grace. Leave a comment below. Have you tried any of these seeds already? Are you planning to? What's been your experience? I read every single comment because your stories matter, and your results might just inspire the next person reading. This is Dr. Evelyn Carter reminding you, health doesn't come from perfection. It comes from presence. Thank you for watching. And until next time, stay curious, stay kind to your body, and keep seeing the beauty in every day.